Midnight Rain هي واحدة من 13 أغنية تضمنها ألبوم Midnight اللي أطلقته تايلور سوفت، واللي باليوم الأول من طرحه سجل أعلى نسبة مبيعات فأصبح بيست سيلينج ألبوم لعام 2022. وميدنايت ما اكتفى بالريكورد، فأيضا حطم مجموعة من أرقام قياسية أخرى، من بينها الألبوم الأسرع مبيعا ضمن أعمال تايلور من وقت طرح Reputation عام 2017 إلى جانب تسجيل أكبر نسبة مبيعات فاينل خلال الأسبوع الأول في الولايات المتحدة بالقرن ال21.
Her first few albums where she transitioned from country to pop, that's where Taylor was kind of trying to claim her place in the music industry with a wider audience. But for now, Taylor Swift has just come out with this new album that was different from Evermore and, you know, folklore and all that. It's no longer a folklore-ish feel to it. She's gone back to pop, a nice and moody pop that isn't trying to compete with her peers. She doesn't feel the need to compete anymore.
الأمر اللي فسر النقاد بوصولها لمرحلة من النضج العاطفي انعكست على أغاني ألبوم Midnight.
It's the bare truth. It's an honest album, and also you can hear a much more mature approach to things with her. She's no longer, even her, you know, revenge-filled songs are not even revenge-filled. It's more like revenge is a dish best served cold kind of attitude.
وهالأغاني مصدر الإلهام فيهم اندرج تحت 5 فئات: كره الذات، تخيل الانتقام، التفكير فيما كان سيكون، الوقوع في الحب والانهيار.
So these things, while you listen to her album, you kind of start categorizing the songs that you listen to by, oh, okay, this belongs in this category, this belongs in falling apart, this is while she was falling in love, and then sometimes they actually stretch over into 2 or more themes at the same time. Like I said, the entire album is, if I were to fit it into a mood, I'd say that this is the album that you would honestly listen to at the end of the day, at night, and you would just listen and you don't even skip over new tracks because there are no bangers. There's no track that's standing over. There are a few that stand out, but there's no one competing for the leading track versus, oh, this is weaker. They are all, which I think is actually a genius thing of her to do. It's very difficult to pull off. They all had an equal amount of importance on this track list.
وهالشيء يمكن أثار استغراب البعض.
The fact that there are no hits on this album is exactly what she's trying to show. It's that I'm not here to impress. I'm here challenging the gender roles. I'm here, challenging stereotypes. I'm here to tell you that I'm over it. And so she doesn't feel the need to compete.
فألبوم Midnight اختارت في تايلور سويفت التركيز على نفسها أولاً.
She used to be very open about her love life, etc. Now she's very open about her own internal struggles. And this again goes to show that I feel like this album is therapy for her. You know, this is what we're witnessing as audio therapy or taking a sneak peek into the mind of Taylor Swift, and especially the fact that this was written late night, the fact it's called Midnight.
ولهالسبب يبدو أن أغنية أنتي هيرو اللي كشفت فيها تايلور عن صراعاتها الداخلية لقت تفاعل كبير من جمهورها.
She'd rather look directly at the sun, which, you know, hurts your eyes, it gives you a headache, instead of looking at the mirror. She'd rather look at the sun instead of looking at herself. It's sitting with yourself, it's being completely uncomfortable with yourself. It's that, yeah, it's me, I'm the problem. And that's the constant repetition. It's on repeat. It's like you're your own worst enemy, and this song is acknowledging it. It was difficult to listen to because at some point all of us can relate to that.
وأغنية أخرى لقت رواج عند الجمهور وهي أغنية Snow on the Beach جمعتها بلانا ديل ري.
I think people were expecting for Lana Del Rey to have a more prominent role on this track, but honestly, the way that it was done it wasn't a power struggle. It was a perfect harmony, perfect balance between a softness, pulled back ability of both of their vocal abilities on this track, and it worked in harmony.
أما أغنية Mastermind وأغنية بجولد اللي تم الكشف عن الفيديو الخاص بها أمس، فحملوا رسائل مبطنة زادت من قوة الألبوم بنظر النقاد، فوصلت تايلور صوتها من خلالهم بشكل متكامل.
Bejeweled, and we have Mastermind, which challenges the gender stereotype. Mastermind talks about how women are always meant to be the pawn in the chess game. She talks about it with a little more gut in these, and also on a few other tracks she also talks about, you know, how I'm supposed to be. They wanted 1950s glam. They expected this good girl, you know, and no, like, I'm not that person. This is not the stereotype that I'm going to live up to. I refuse to be a part of that.